The newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The camp of Juanito Remulla III insists that there is nothing irregular with the speed of his trial. Speaking to the chiefs, Remulla III's legal counsel, attorney Perlito Campanilla, said they only made use of continuous trial, which is a right given to the accused in a drug case. The duration of a continuous trial is only 75 days. Campanilla added that the accused may also waive this right.
Yung continuous trial actually is enshrined under the 2017 Supreme Court guidelines na sinasabi nga for drug cases dapat matapos yan within 75 days. Kung hindi niya ho i-waive yan at hindi ho sundin niya nung judge, magkakaroon ho siya ng administrative sanction. So pinusto ho namin yung continuous trial. But for some other cases, kaya ho tumagal yan dahil hindi nila waive yung kanilang continuous trial right.
Campanilla also shrugged off the pending drug importation case against Remulla III. He says that the acquittal on the charge of possession should help dismiss the drug importation charge against the son of the Justice Secretary.
Wala pa akong warrant of arrest na ini-issue sa kanya. And ang legal opinion ko po, dapat na rin po yung ma-dismiss. Dahil kasi po yung element ng importation, one of the element is possession. So kung wala akong possession, wala akong importation.
President Bongbong Marcos has apologized to airline passengers affected by the New Year's Day glitch. The president now wants a backup system ready to avert a similar crisis from happening. Maricel Halili with the report.
We have to apologize to our kababayans who, especially those who came from abroad, dahil limitado ang kanilang bakasyon, nawala yung 2-3 araw Kaya may humihingi ng inyong paumanhin.
This was President Bongbong Marcos's apology over the airspace shutdown that impeded flight across the country on New Year's Day. Fresh from his China trip, the president inspected the situation at the NAIA Terminal 3. He also met with transportation and airport officials for updates. Around 64,000 passengers were affected by the airspace shutdown that was caused by a technical glitch. The shutdown lasted for about 6 hours, leaving thousands stranded on New Year's Day. For President Marcos, the situation could have been worse.
Considering how big the problem was, the airport authorities, our cabinet secretaries, and all those who were involved in returning the system back have done a reasonably good job. At 6 hours is rather a short time.
But to avoid a similar incident from happening, Marcos wants a backup system ready at the soonest possible time.
Ang sinabi ko lang is to make sure that we fast-track all of whatever negotiations we have with our with the equipment suppliers who can help us with the upgrades, both for the software and the hardware of our equipment. And beyond that is to have a proper backup system so that if the whole system fails, like it did on January 1, we have a complete system ready to go. Yun lamang, that might take a little time.
Meanwhile, the Transportation Department has tapped the Turkish manufacturer of the uninterrupted power supply that malfunctioned. The DOTR wants to know what caused the UPS to fail. A former DOTR undersecretary recently told One News that there may be lapses on its maintenance.
Maayos pa po yung mga battery niya. No? Yung regular maintenance po, ginagawa rin ng mga technical people yan ng CAAP. No? Kinausap po namin sila and sinabi nga nila na regularly, almost on a daily basis, ini-inspect nila yung UPS na yan. No? And nung mangyari nga yung event na to, sinabi nung isang nandoon na parang may naririnig sila na maingay na fan.
While authorities are seeking more clarity over the technical aspect of the shutdown, the national government has made an emergency procurement of 2 UPS units moving forward. For News 5, Maricel Halili, We Are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. President Bongbong Marcos reappoints General Andres Centino as Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Centino replaces Lieutenant General Bartolome Bacaro, who succeeded him after his tenure from November 2021 to August 2022. Now, before this, Centino also served as Commanding General of the Philippine Army in May to December of 2021. Centino will be reaching the mandatory retirement age of 56, but a new law allows him a fixed 3-year term. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Unemployment fell to pre-pandemic levels in November, but the quality of jobs continued to worsen. The Philippine Statistics Authority reports that the jobless rate in the Philippines eased to 4.2%. However, underemployment continues to see double-digit growth. 8% of the country's mobile phone users have had their SIM cards registered as mandated by law. Despite some registration hiccups, the National Telecommunications Commission says it can wrap up things before the April deadline. And in sports, the Bay Area Dragons took down Barangay Ginebra in Game 4 of the finals 94-86. The guest team was able to outmaneuver the Gin Kings even without their import Andrew Nicholson. Game 5 is scheduled tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.